The credit crunch is going to devastate Americans, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to devastate Americans because majority of businesses here in America, majority of the public, entrepreneurs, real estate investors, their only means of survival, the only means of growth is not through creativity or hard work or sacrifice, is through credit. And the credit crunch is here. Just recently, one of the biggest banks in America just announced that 20% down with a 700%, 700 credit score is required to buy a home. Well, that should be the norm in reality when to buy a house. But with relaxed lending, like I've brought to you guys, the banks have allowed so many people to borrow homes that the cost of the asset has increased so much that in some states like Las Vegas, Colorado, the prices of a property have doubled in less than 10 years. Hey guys, how you guys doing? If you guys wonder what we're doing, we're bicycling, we're having a great time. Everyone's in the lockdown, but not us. So coming back to the story, the credit crunch is going to devastate entrepreneurs, real estate investors, and the average American because majority of people are putting their stuff on credit cards. Majority of people are using home equity loans. Majority of people are using revolving credit. And very, very soon, a lot of people are going to feel a lot poorer because of the credit crunch. What that means is if they had a limit on their revolving credit for 100K, they may not be closed, or they may only be knocked down to 50, or they may be knocked down to 20. I know people that have revolving credits of millions of dollars that they use to invest in businesses, buy inventory, buy real estate, etc. And when that limit, that access to that fund closes or gets less, they really feel poor. Not realizing that it wasn't their money in the very first place, and that's what I teach at MrNoFluff.com, my real estate dojo, that creativity, imagination will set you free, and debt will always have you suck on someone's nipple. If it's the government's nipple, if it's Big Brother's nipple, if it's the Fed's nipple, whoever it is, it's gonna have you suck on someone's nipple. So, yeah, guys, I'm eating some MREs, man. We've been riding bikes pretty much all day. We've been camping. It's pretty adventurous stuff. So I was kind of hungry. Decided to eat some MREs and do a video for you guys. Now, how is the credit crunch going to make the real estate boom happen for people that want to invest in buying houses subject to? It's going to be a boom. For the average investor, it's going to be a bust because they're not going to have access to credit or access to money. Why are they not going to have access to credit or money? Is because the banks, the hard money lenders, the credit card companies, the mortgage companies, all are going to be facing significant losses. And because of those losses, they are going to cut off payments because they're losing money. It's not like the good old days where they were lending money to everyone, 1, 2, 3%, and you could buy a house. Okay, the reason they're asking people for 20% down now is because they're going to be massive amount of people foreclosing, and they're going to need those people's down payments, the 20%, to be able to fuel their bad investments into all these companies, or I should say to these people that bought homes, paid double the price what it was, didn't have good credit, didn't have 20% down. They got a FHA, VA. I met a lot of sellers with VA loans that bought homes with 0% down. They just moved into the property, man. And guess what? They bought a really expensive home too. Don't worry about it if they can't afford their monthly payments, but their mortgage broker told them they could afford it. The bank said the house is worth this, and very soon they're going to see that their house is not worth that. Okay, their house is not worth that. So very soon, a lot of people are going to be hurting because of the credit crunch. They're going to feel a lot poor. If it's the average Joe where the credit card balance gets slammed by half or closes, or the average entrepreneur or real estate investor where they have money because of not their money, right? It's the credit, debt, leverage, whatever you want to call. Now, this creates a great opportunity for anyone that has cash, piles of cash, or you have the strategy, what I teach at Mr. No Fluff, which is called subject to investing, If you have that strategy, then you don't need a pile of cash, because there's so many people that have mortgages on homes, have debt on cars, on RVs. So if you're interested in any of these properties that I mentioned, instead of having the cash to buy it all at once, you could just subject to it, just take over the seller's payment, okay? And that's a great opportunity that's coming in America, what I call subject to heaven. And it's already here. It's already here. There are a lot of motivated sellers that want to sell their home right now that they've lost their job. Hey buddy, how are you? Look at this beautiful dog right here. Huge, huge pit bull. Nice looking dogs, guys. I miss my two pit bulls. Rest in peace, Lucky and Cowboy. But going back to the story, there's going to be millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people going to be struggling in this season because they're over leveraged, they have too much debt. I don't care if you're talking about Airbnb superhosts that bought all these homes and now they're going to be upside down. I don't care if you're talking about a business that, you know, makes multi-millions of dollars a year, but they're over leveraged. I don't care if you're talking about home builders. I don't care if you're talking about the average person that bought a house in the past 5 to 6 years. They're going to be 100% upside down in their homes once the foreclosures start flooding through. Now, I've done many videos about why there's going to be massive foreclosures coming to America, to the nearest town near you, and subject to investing is a great opportunity, in my opinion, to buy properties without having all the cash. Now guys, before I forget, I only have one more new flip where I teach you how to invest $100 and turn into $500 to $700 in a matter of hours or days. And you can download it right now at mrnoflip.com. I'm having a flash sale on it. I only got one left at $138. Once that sells out, the price is going back to $1,000 for the course. It's worth it at $1,000 because with the new flip, with this strategy, you can put thousands of dollars into your pocket in a matter of days and hours by just risking $100. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the like button. Don't take no for an answer. Enjoy your life. Go ride bikes, guys. Get fit. Peace.